There you go. Oh, speaking of, we remember power rankings. Thank God I put it in all caps in there because I already forgot when I woke up this morning.
Yeah. Bam.
On our first comparison.
All right, here we go. We haven't done this year.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Still leaving the Colts at number 1. I respect that.
Yeah, got to. I got 2 weeks to do it. Maybe 3. We'll see.
This also looks more organized than usual.
Yeah, I had to make a new template, so I just...
Yeah. No, I mean, there's still 14 teams.
Yeah, I started with 14 this year. I was like, I can't go to 10. I just want to talk about too many teams.
To be fair, I have honorable mentions. So I can't hold you to the fire.
I have 14 and then I've got heaven, hell, and purgatory. So it's really like 17 teams get
You're talking about half the league every time you talk about power rankings.
Why ESPN hasn't given me an hour to fill every day with power rankings or once a week? I don't know. But
I think so. I'm actually not gluten-free. Maya's gluten-free. True story. Both no dairy, but and that's true. Okay.
Well, technically 18 because I did put 2 teams at 9. So...
Yep, I was just about to say. Well, here's the thing too. It was tough because I'm assuming Ducky for you got the Duck and also Ducky Irving.
Yeah.
These Rachel, you've outdone yourself.
Yeah, they're so good.
These are pretty damn. I love the Harbaugh Chargers one. That's one of my favorite. I do love the Buccaneers one too.
We're big fans.
That's what I've heard. All right, so you're still putting the Broncos at 11. All right, that's interesting.
I said I'm giving them 1 more week. 1 more week.
I'd say besides we literally swapped 10 and 1. So Eagles I have as 1, you have as 10. You have the Colts as 1. I have them as 10.
Yeah, Eagles. This is what I said about the Eagles. Call me when your quarterback can throw a fucking touchdown pass. That was my big knock on the Eagles. Also, they beat the Chiefs, who haven't won a single game this football season.
It's literally 2
At
games.
this point, the Chiefs could be the 0-16 Browns, Tom. We don't know yet. I'm sorry, Philly. I'm not impressed with you beating up on the lowly Chiefs, okay? And you could barely beat them, by the way. Barely. Now, I thought the sarcasm was pretty thick there. Still got people complaining.
Oh, Philadelphia's coming for you, buddy.
They're like, you really don't think the Chiefs are competitive? Like, okay, guys. But I think the only thing, you having the Eagles at 1, you're giving them too much credit for last season, would be my argument.
That's fair.
I could see the Chargers as the 4th best team. I put them at 666 because that's the devil magic spot now. That's the team that's kind of defying reality. And the Chargers not chargering, even though they tried to. The Chargers throwing the ball so well. Their defense just looks even better, and it was really good last year. They feel like they've got some luck on their side. So, and going against them this week as a Broncos fan, I'm a little worried. I would be.
Kyle, and that's a really good question. If QB passing yards are down due to the kickoff rule, like starting around the 35, no, I honestly, I haven't seen anything about that. But
they've been down. There's not as many big plays in the passing game available. A lot of teams that the way they defend it is with their too high shells. They really just, that's why you're seeing some of those passing charts where guys are just thrown down to the running backs coming out of the backfield, the quick passes.
True.
It's not every game, obviously.
Yeah, for power rankings real quick. So I think just for the Chargers, like their defense is really impressing me. And because they haven't committed to the run, because last year they were a run first offense, right? And then this year, like Justin Herbert has been playing incredibly well. Receivers, Keenan Allen looking pretty, Johnston's looking great. So I feel that if they get that run game involved, that offense, if they're able to be a really balanced offense to go along with that really good defense, like they're just going to be a pain in the ass to beat this year. Yeah. So I really, really like the Chargers right this second. The Eagles, I am giving them credit, but it's also Cowboys offense can put up points, and they still were able to win that game without Jalen Carter. And that defense looked better with Jalen Carter on the field. And the fact that you were able to win with Hurts only having 101 yards, that's impressive to me. Good to go into Arrowhead and to do that. And I do still think the Chiefs are
that's a reasonable way to look at it.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
That's a reasonable way. The Chargers too, like something they said during the broadcast, they said Justin Herbert, in terms of like last year, felt like he wasn't comfortable with the offense. There was so much new terminology, and it took a long time before he felt comfortable, even just like calling plays in the huddle and knowing, what to do. And it felt like a lot of guys on the offense were kind of like learning, and we take that for granted. Like, because Herbert is a veteran, like we assume a new offensive coordinator comes in and it's just going to be better because it's an upgrade at the coordinator, right? But there's such a learning curve there, and it's so complex and complicated. And we just take for granted all the shit a quarterback's got to know. And I think that's why you're seeing the Chargers have success throwing the way they're throwing this year. It's like they know what they're doing every play. They know where they're supposed to go. And in doing that, you can trust your quarterback to sit back and throw. And Herbert's one of those quarterbacks you want throwing more until like your run game sort of sorts itself out. So,
well, the thing also, the exact logic that you used is why, take the Bears, for example. You got to give Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson some time.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's going to take a little bit. And you hope that if you're a Bears fan, you got to hope that midway through the season, the offense starts clicking a little bit more. And it's like, okay, getting more comfortable in that. Because if you're going from Eberflus, which we heard all the stories about that, and you look at the articles, right, that were written about Caleb and all that stuff.
Yeah.
At the bare minimum, we can all agree that there was a healthy amount of dysfunction last year with Bears, right? And then if Ben Johnson's coming in and is like, all right, we're trying to turn this ship around, it's going to take time to turn. It's the Titanic. It's taken a while to turn that ship. I'm not saying it's going to work out for Chicago, but that's where, we have expectations that like, oh, QBs are going to do this, 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 and this. But that's why you drafted Joe Alt, right? If you're the Chargers, because it's like, okay, we can establish the run. We can have a good run game. And until Herbert gets more acclimated with this offense, we have a game that we can rely on.
Joe Alt delete the chargering. That's what they're doing. Anyway,
sorry to hear that, Dakota. I don't think we have a Bears clip though. I was combing.
Your grandfather has passed. He was a huge Bears fan. Okay,
I was looking. I'm not
for you, Dakota.
I got Aaron Rodgers. I have a Lions kicker humping the ground. I have you on a skateboard.
With your grandfather passing, there's only one way to honor him properly.
So if he was either alive, now he's dead, or he was dead, he was really dead. What else?
I didn't know that's what I was going to say. I didn't know that's what I was going to say, Tom. I didn't know that's what I was going to say. I didn't know. I thought it was just Tebow preaching. I'm sorry, Dakota. I thought he was just preaching. I thought it was more, let's see what this Tebow is.
How easily we forget. John even says,
thank you to John Elway.
There, that's the one I thought I was clicking, Dakota. That's the one I thought I was clicking. Get it together, Tom. It was an honest mistake. Like, I know what our clips are. Like, I know.
That is an all-time Brandon Perna moment. Dakota, I'm very sorry.
Dakota, I got the perfect clip for you. Here you go.
You know what? It's not Bears related, but at least
we super chat you, Dakota.
No! Make him come. No! They're Minnesota Vikings crying on the field.
Oh my God.
Number one in my power rankings is Dakota.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you for confirming, Baker.
Oh God. All right, that got me.